Charcoal pencils can be troublesome to sharpen and get a nice point on them. It depends on how soft they are, how much difficulty you're going to have sharpening them. Generals make a charcoal pencil that is easier to sharpen, but when you get to the softer range, they're still tricky. So the best idea I've found is, number one, have a sharpener that has a sharp blade. Don't have a dull blade in there, because even with your pencils, in your normal graphite pencils, it will hack the wood in the barrel of the pencil and make a mess of the lead or the charcoal in it. So that's number one. Make sure that you've got a good sharpener that's nice and clean and got a good clean blade and doesn't have things stuck on it like this one has. Now you can get sharpeners that have removable blades and replaceable, or you can sharpen the ones that are in there, and they're good because then you can keep it nice and clean and sharp all the time. Now the next thing is, number two is, try holding your pencil tightly and try not to twist, like twist it this way or that way while you're sharpening it, because that will again hack into the barrel of the pencil and break the lead. So hold it tightly, twist evenly, or as evenly as you can, and try not to over sharpen it, because that's when you break the top of it. Now that might be the best I can do with a soft charcoal pencil. If I want to go further than that, use a blade and just shave gently away at the wood. But things like this happen. Let's start afresh. Get down to the charcoal. If you can get enough of the charcoal exposed, and then you can start to shave a point in the actual charcoal. You need to be so gentle with these pencils. Just the very nature of charcoal, it just cracks easily. Sometimes, if you've dropped a pencil, this particular one is breaking quite a lot, but if you've dropped a pencil, it will shatter that core, and then it's very hard to get a good point. Very gently, just sharpen it like that. Again, you've got to have a really sharp blade to work with. And that's probably the easiest way to sharpen a charcoal pencil, particularly a soft one. If your pencil is, if it's a general's pencil and it's a 2B or a 4B, they're a bit easier. You can get a decent point on them. So what I find is best to do is to have a charcoal pencil that I use for the soft effects, and I sharpen that with the blade, and then I have one of the harder charcoal pencils and I sharpen that with a sharpener so I can get a nice point and do the detail.